Alright, I'm Adam. I'm Parks. Welcome back to Minecraft 102. It's time to make a video tutorial that I've been wanting to make for some time. And this tutorial will involve more advanced mining. You need two essential items to do this, and they take some work and some investment. You want to have diamond picks. You want to have I think, a silk touch unbreaking 3 efficiency 4 pick like the one seen here. Maybe it doesn't have to be silk touch, but I think silk touch is a great way to get a lot of smooth stone, so I prefer it. At minimum, an unbreaking 3 efficiency 4 pick, because it will dig super fast. There are also various enchantments you can get in the game that make you dig even faster, but this is just a good regular thing to have. A beacon buff, for example, can make you dig even faster with one of these, but this will do just fine because it takes a while to get a beacon. Also, the real essential item is that you want to have a good Fortune 3 pick. It can be any kind of Fortune 3 pick. It could be iron, but I prefer for mine to be diamond. I prefer for it to be unbreaking. I don't put efficiency on it because I don't really care digging ore super quickly. And that would be another enchantment. So it would become harder to repair at the anvil faster because of the extra enchantment. For that reason, I just stick with Fortune 3 unbreaking. I think that's the most efficient way to do it. And you can feel free to do what you like. I'm gonna just clear out my inventory. That's actually a very important part. And just for purposes of this video, I'm just gonna go right here to this chest. And I'm just gonna dump everything I'm not using. I'll come back and sort it out later. Let's see. Let's take a little bit of smooth stone with us. Good. I'm pretty happy with that setup. The only thing that I think we could use is we could use another iron pick. Believe it or not, an iron pick is still useful to me at this point. Later, I could get another diamond pick to take its place for the purpose that I am using it for, but for now, this will work. All will be explained. Okay, I'll have it on standby after we use up its predecessor. Need, some pretty good food. 29 is more than enough. I need about a stack of torches. A stack should do fine. In fact, let's bring a stack plus 7. Maybe it'll give us good luck. Alright, let me think. I think that is everything that we need for a basic mining run. There are techniques that we could use later to last even longer in the mine, such as bringing wood with us to make our own torches as we go. Ender chest, along with silk touch, can become a great way to have portable storage with you. Because one of two things is going to stop us from mining. Either our inventory is going to fill up, or we're going to run out of torches. Those two things usually happen around the same time. If my inventory is almost full, at this point, I would really rather just go back to base and put the stuff that I've gotten away. Because if by some freak accident I fall in the lava, which we'll be careful and avoid that, but things can still happen. If that happens, well, then then that would be bad news if we had a bunch of stacks of diamond. So I don't mind returning and dropping off my stuff. That torch meant that that was the most recent mine that I was working on, or the most recent row of mining. What we're doing here is known as row mining. I could go every other block, but that would be inefficient. What I do is I skip 3. Now, this wouldn't really work. The reason that this one wouldn't work as well, or that one wouldn't work as well, is because chances are if I found a vein here, it probably extended into this row. I would have seen it. So I'm probably not going to find a whole lot if I dig there over time. Is there a chance that there's some isolated ore underneath one of these rows? Sure. But over time, if the chances are low, we're going with probability and averages. So I'm going to skip 3. I'm going to start digging right here. In fact, let's go ahead and restore that floor. I found some coal there earlier. Look at how fast I'm digging. That's that efficiency 4. And the unbreaking comes in. This pick is going to last a long time. Even here, there was some, I think it was coal here. See, that extends all the way over. So even here, I still ran into that mine. So what would have been the point of digging here? Not much. Anyway, we'll get started well here. I'm going to show you a few things. So notice here we have redstone, right? If I dig that redstone like normal, I'm going to use my iron pick for this. It will yield, the redstone ore will yield pieces of redstone. Okay. Redstone, by the way, is used to make electrical systems. It's a type of, the powder acts as a type of wiring. Okay, so I'll hit another one. Ore yields redstone. Watch what happens when I hit it with Silk Touch. Whoa. I actually mined up the ore as is. Right, what might be the purpose of that? Well, there are some things you can do with ore. You can make some interesting builds with ore. However, early in the game, and I'd say we're still pretty early, I don't care about that. Now, why am I not hitting this with my diamond pick of fortune, right? Fortune 3. That's because redstone is super common down here. Like, I'm going to have too much redstone. I already have too much redstone as it is. Redstone's not something I want any more of than the usual. So I'm only going to hit that. In fact, my main reason for bringing this iron pick is indeed to hit redstone. I don't want to hit that with a fortune pick. Notice I'm getting XP. So, if anything, the main reason I mine redstone at this point is just for the XP. Redstone has value, of course, but again, what I'm really looking for is diamond. Maybe we'll find some. Maybe we'll get incredibly lucky and find some while I'm making the video. You gotta pay attention. Sometimes you'll see a vein start like that. By the way, the same goes for coal. If I hit that with Silk Touch, I actually get the ore instead of coal. Kind of cool. But there again, same thing for now. I want a lot of coal. And for now, I'm actually going to use my fortune pick on that because I like to have a lot of coal. Coal is pretty abundant, but I use coal a good bit. Let's talk a little bit about safety. I've emphasized this in previous videos, but and right now I'm pretty safe. This is protection 4, diamond chest plate. Pretty soon the leggings are going to be protection 4, and if a creeper hits me, oh well, I can live through it and kill him. I don't care. Of course, I don't have to kill him. He's blown himself up. I could handle a bunch of zombies, skeletons, pretty much whatever the game throws at me at this point. I'm fine. But I still don't want them blowing up my stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig with care. So I'm using this Fortune 3 diamond pick. But I'm going to start at the top. If there were a cave back there, and I opened it up, only a few tiny mobs could get through there, and they're no major threat. Hopefully we won't really mess up on this, but I'm going to pretend that we did, and there's a cave over there. If I dug here first, and then let's say I dug there, and there was a cave, like there was an opening there, and there was a creeper right above, he just dropped in on us, blew us up. That's what just happened, right? If I had done that. So, form a habit. If you want to be really good at mining in this game, form a habit of always. At first it takes some work if you're not used to it, but eventually it just becomes your second nature. Form a habit of always going from top to bottom. Notice I'm switching around a lot, right? Now I'm back to iron. I want my filler there. Now some people would say this is a waste of smooth stone, and it probably is, but I'm getting plenty of smooth stone. I don't care. I'll light that up a little. Let's keep going. Now I'm reverting. This is my normal digging pick. I'm getting all that good smooth stone instead of it turning to crappy cobblestone. There are a lot of things we can do with smooth stone. Look how fast we're digging. There's a rhythm here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Torch. Dig. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ah, now we stop the pattern because we found some ore. And then we continue. Notice, as I explained in a previous video, I gap it by 3 and then place a torch. That way it's super well lit. Also, let's make sure we're doing a couple of things. You want your video setting to moody so that the brightness setting is as low as possible. If it's bright, if it's brightly lit on moody, you know you're safe. But if you put the brightness to maximum, that can trick you into thinking that you're safe and an area won't spawn mobs, and then mobs spawn out of it. So I play in pessimism mode. The other option that's important while we're down here, if you go to music and sounds, notice I have hostile creatures turned off. Right? I did that for purposes of the tutorial earlier, because there's a cave near my base and they were making noise, and I didn't want them drowning out my explanations, even though I sound kind of like a zombie myself. Let's see. I'm going to turn those babies up. I don't want them to be annoying, but I do want to hear them. So let's put them at about 50%. That's a safety feature, because not only am I always digging from top to bottom, but if I hear mobs, I know there's a cave nearby and I'll be extra careful. So you want to listen in Minecraft, like in any good video game, like Skyrim or any game where you're in a dungeon, right? You want to use those ears. It's not just the video part of the game that's important. I think with the advent of the Oculus Rift, we're going to see those features become even more important in games. Okay, so quick point. Fortune increases our coal when we hit coal, because that's an item that comes out of ore. Diamond is the same way. If I hit this iron ore with the fortune pick, it'll always still just give me 1. Boring, I know. And that's because that's just a 1-to-1 yield. It's the same thing. And if it works that way, almost like like Silk Touch, except you don't even need Silk Touch for it. Right? Iron ore and gold ore are both that way. They are their own yield. The ore is what you get when you dig it. And fortune does not work on those, so don't use your fortune pick on those. It will waste the health of your pick. And there's no need to do that. You want to use that pick for good stuff. It's worth mentioning here that I was playing Minecraft in alpha and beta modes. And I played Minecraft in a time before there were anvils that let you repair your tools. Look at that. I'm going to finish my statement first. So, back then, you finished a pick off and it was just done. There was no repairing it if it's at low health. It just died. There was a mod released and still around called MMO, Minecraft MMO, which had an anvil feature, which was kind of cool. But if you were playing vanilla Minecraft, as we're playing here, you didn't have that. So you had to take good care of your stuff. Here's some diamond, my friends. This is what this fortune pick is really for. Also, I don't want to silk touch that, because it's a waste of silk touch. It already is what it is, so there's no reason to silk touch it either. That is another reason for my cheap iron pick. What's especially satisfying about that is, yeah, I'm killing that iron pick, but right here alone I could make 2 iron picks. I got 6 or more pieces right here. You may notice that I've avoided the diamond. Okay. That's because I wanted to dig past it a little bit. I want to open it up. Also notice I'm not going to touch that diamond yet. I'm going to dig around it. I'm going to dig deliberately, and I'm going to dig carefully. Because this is a fast pick. So if I hold down that dig button too long, I could inadvertently mine up that diamond with silk touch. Later, that's cool. You might want to have some pieces of diamond ore. They look pretty spiffy. But right now, no way. We're mining these for diamond. We got stuff to make. Alright. Generally, I'm more worried about what's under the diamond than what's above. Usually lava, like I said earlier. One reason we're digging at level 11, your lava lakes occur. Well, this is a mother lode. Your lava lakes occur at level 10. So I'm usually more worried about what's below, but with diamond, I'm still paranoid, especially early when I really need some good diamond ore. So I'm checking all that out. Digging top, bottom, yeah, got a little iron up there too, why not? Okay, that looks good. Now, and let's check that out. Cool. Light it so we can see everything. Okay, I've dug all around the diamond. Now it's time to hit it with a fortune pick. What's fun, what I like to do, is to count these and then see how much I get out of them on average. So we have 1, 5. This vein has 6 pieces of diamond ore. Let's see what we get out of that with our fortune 3 pick. Getting some good XP too. Nice little extra yield there. Oh, good. We got a little bit extra. Oh, look at that. What did it have? 6 pieces? So we doubled our yield by having fortune. If we had just dug that with the iron pick, we would have gotten exactly the amount of diamond out of it that we got out of the, that was the same count as the ore. So that would have been, 5, 6 pieces. So we doubled it. Very cool. Life is good. I'm saying we, like you're here gaming with me. Well, you can feel free to think of yourself that way. I like having my audience. I'm just looking, I'm checking it out, making sure I'm not missing any ore. Well, how about that? We got some diamond. If you're relatively new to the game, I'm not new, I know what I'm doing. I don't die very much in Minecraft. And if I do die, it's often on purpose. I might jump from a high place just to die, just for fun. Although trampolines can be fun too with the slime, with the big slime blocks you can make. I've got some diamond. I'm taking that diamond back to base. Before I do that, there's one more thing I want to do. Let's see. That tells me this is my current mine. This is my row. When I come back, I'm going to look for that torch, because I might end up doing other things for a while. And if I do, then, you know, I might forget where I was at. Now I'll remember, because I haven't mined too far down that row. Once I get about 200-300 blocks, then I'll turn around and come back. And then we would have stayed longer. But number one, I'm making a video, so can't do this forever. But number two, I found diamond. And what I would suggest for you if you're a new player, and if you're watching this video and finding it interesting, you probably are new. Don't take chances with your diamond. When you get a good set of diamond ore, mark your place, run back up, and store it in a chest, because the last thing you want to do is fall into some lava or die and lose that diamond. Alright, well, that is basically it. If you watch this video tutorial in coordination with the Minecraft 101 tutorial I did on basic mining, you pretty much know what you need to know about mining and how it works. It's not very hard.